it's cold outside. I'm not gonna lie. Like before we get into the whole thing, it is like cold outside. Do remind yourself that I live in North Carolina, so we're not used to cold. We're more used to warmth and heat. Um, it's we have this running joke out here where it's like where it's like you can be in one place in North Carolina, it's going to be incredibly cold, and then you can walk 3 steps and it's going to be incredibly hot. It's just no winning out here. But that being said, hottest temperatures around 80 to 100 in the summers nowadays. Cold, we consider around 50 degrees cold out here. All right, like okay, North Carolina, a southern state. Well, it's more around the middle, but you wouldn't expect us to be like incredibly used to cold. It is 21 degrees outside. Just remember that I just said that we are we consider around 50 degrees cold. It's like 21 degrees. It snowed. It's like the first time it snows in a long time. I mean, like before this year and end of last year, I have not seen snow since like 2020. So I guess that's good. It's already melting, so that makes sense. Anyways, going on to this another pointless video. The tweet that I showed you that is on the thumbnail, which is basically a thumbnail because I found out I can stretch pictures and it looks funny, and so now I can make stupid thumbnails for videos like this. And I'm not gonna lie, this is probably what the new norm is going to be for this channel. I'm not gonna lie. So the thumbnail basically tells you everything. A tweet basically saying, "Bro, your boys still go out and still go to your house to play video games." It's basically like me saying, looking at that and being like, "Oh, I hate y'all." It's mainly because I, it's mainly because I never had that experience. I think the most experience I had was playing video games at school with my friends, and then last year when they came to my birthday party and we played video games for like a bit. But it's never been like friends come like on a daily basis. First off, one, I mean, I live in like a more rural area. It's not that rural. It's like only a few minutes. I think it's like 50 minutes to an hour away from Charlotte. It's not completely rural, but it's a smaller city, town, whatever you want to call it. But on top of those towns, I live 20 minutes away from the nearest town. I basically live in the middle of nowhere. The nearest gas station from my house is like 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive. And so, so I'm like, I mean, I never had like really neighborhood friends. Every person that was in my neighborhood are around their 18s. I was like the youngest one, around 16. I'm gonna be 17, but like everyone else is like 2 years older than me. They didn't want to hang out with me. And all the friends that I did make were at least 20 to 30 minutes away from me. And still now, my friends are around 20 to 30 minutes away from me because they live 10 to 20 minutes away on the other side of the town. So, yeah, it's not really that fun. I never got to experience people playing games with me. My sisters also don't like playing games that much, so I basically had to resort to single player. So, yes, I am much more into single player than I am multiplayer. I love playing multiplayer, but single player is what I'm used to, and that's why. And I've also never had like any big console like a PlayStation or an Xbox. I've always been on Nintendo. So I basically revolve around Mario, and you know, around middle school, everyone will clown you because of that console, and then at high school, just nobody cares. Because if it's something you can bring to school and play with, everyone's gonna want to join because, like, we got nothing else to do. So, Yeah, basically, I never got the experience of your friends going to your house to play games, and I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. So I don't really care too much. It's just kind of like that thing where you feel like sort of left out because everyone else lived close to each other and could go to their houses on a regular basis. But I couldn't, and on top of that, I had parents that were relatively more strict. They're not strict, but they're like more strict than like regular parents. It's fine. I mean, like, never got the experience, but no, I still had fun playing games.